Well, hello again. Wondering if you're all doing okay. Getting started in lesson 2-7 here. And we got these systems of equations, but this time they're going to have both quadratic and linear. So just getting going with the very first problem. And we're supposed to just graph it. So if we go over here to the right, usually if you click on the graph, so usually I just click on it and then it brings up some tools and stuff down below. 4x plus 1, that seems like the easier one to start with. So it's a line. Click on your line tool. Your y-intercept is the 1. So on my y-axis, and then a slope of 4 means I go up 4, which would be to 5 and over 1. To set that first point after that, that's how I would do it with slope and y-intercept. The second equation, we've got that parabola there, and we need to know some points on it. I'm kind of thinking the strategy I might use was the x equals negative b over 2a for the vertex. So negative 4 over 2 times a is, there's my b, and that negative 1 is my a. So it would be at 2 comma, and then plug that in. 2 squared is 4, then put the negative on. So negative 4 plus 8 plus 1, that looks like that would be 5. So 2, 5 is the vertex. Using negative b over 2a to get the x value and then plug that in to the original problem. Remember negative x squared, you do the exponent first. So that was the 2 squared. And then the negative went on after that. So my vertex at 2, 5, and then I'm thinking the y-intercept is just the 1, hoping it'll let me use those points. Let's see what happens here. I've got my problem. I want my vertex at 2, 5. There's 2. There's 5. And then I want my y-intercept at 1. So right there. And then if we could zoom in, the solution, well, they both, I think, had that 2, 1 as a point there. So that would be the solution, where I think that's the only point where the 2 intersect. So there's 2 questions here, and I think the second one, the first one's going to be to graph that, check that. And the second one is, what's the solution? And that's where they intersected. That point of the y-intercept is what the 1 or 0, 1. Let's say to come in there, don't I? All right, like that. So that's my answer. Hopefully you're doing okay with that. View an example at the bottom to get help. Help me solve this, walk you through it, but you have to do one over on your own. And if you want to practice again, make sure you really got it. That similar question. Sometimes these are called complex systems. The quadratic linear, when I've looked on YouTube, I've had a hard time finding them under that quadratic and linear system title. But if you need more help, that's always a good thing to do too. Search it out on your own, dedicated, disciplined. You can do this.